Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to SnowRunner. It's been a hot second since we've covered this, and I must have reset my save on a previous time, so I'm only a lowly level 2 on this, but that's all good and well. Now the impetus for playing this today is Season 3 has been released. I haven't been keeping up to speed enough on this game, but we're streaming more and more on the channel as a standby. We'll probably do a bit of streaming of this, I think, because I love SnowRunner. And I loved MudRunner before it. So, Season 3 of the Season Pass is the third sort of region DLC installment. I'll give you a bit of a back brief, even though I'm still early on and we're only going to take a bit of a quick look at it. I'll give you an idea of what is happening, what you're in for. Maybe people haven't played this for a while and they didn't realise that this seasonal thing's going on. So I'll show as much as I can, but I also want to signal boost that this now exists and it's released today. Across all platforms, right? Or that it's on. So they've added, was it Wisconsin? We'll hit continue and have a look. Oh, look at that. A big man game. I like this a lot. So they've added this region, and they've basically added in logging, which has been absent from this game, but it's what MudRunner was built on. MudRunner was all about logging, right? I think we're in DLC 2's region here. Global map. Yeah, there you go, Wisconsin. So we're going to have to go there. Can I just go straight there to a garage without a vehicle? Is that possible? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe they'll give me one. We'll find out. And the interesting thing about these seasonal region updates is they've been adding these little, meta objectives. Now, the one in this one is it's logging. There's essentially a transit station with it's broken, the train lines are broken, all that sort of stuff. And you need to get these massive truck-sized logs to that station and load it onto the train. But the catch is that all the facilities involved are out of order, and you need to take these portable generator trailers to them, which you have a limited supply of, to power up and to basically complete the objectives. So that's the overarching theme of this seasonal update. Very cool, right? Very interesting. Truck storage. I guess we've got this DLC truck. I like it, but it's a little bit of an I win button. That's the small problem, I suppose. You get it for pre-ordering or being a bloody streamer or whatever, right? Local map. Let's have a squiz. Let's see. Okay, well, there's not much there because I'm going to have to explore. So the gameplay loop, if you're not familiar with this, it's about dragging trailers around through the mud and inclement weather and terrain, more terrain than weather. You go to these towers, a la Assassin's Creed, to clear the map, and you complete lots of different tasks. You'll probably go, hey, I want to take these steel beams to this place to finish this mission, and then you'll find that there's a bridge that's out of order along the way or something like that. This volume seems very soft. So it's one of those games where you set out to do one thing and you have to do 10 other things along the way. Here we go, welcome to Wisconsin. Let's see if I miss anything. All logging operations have stalled in the region for quite some time. Most of the local facilities are depowered and may require maintenance. A number of heavy logs requiring powerful lifting tools have been lost somewhere in the wilds, with their customers still wanting them or waiting for them. One more thing, the old railroad that was meant to use to transport these logs is totally out of order and in dire need of attention. Good luck out there. Power up some of the facilities, you need a generator trailer, which you can see there on the left. To make it work, you have to put the trailer in a specially marked generation zone. It's for the facility to activate. The trailer needs to be activated to power up the facility. You'll have to use special logging equipment to work with logs. You will require special logging trailers and a logging crane to operate correctly. Note, the giant tree trunks still require a general heavy crane to load them. Okay, cool, right? Man, it has been a while since I played this. Alright, so, I guess, what do we got here? The trailer store. Okay, that's just around the corner here to the right. Oh, that's it there. So let's have a bit of a squiz. Any trailer can be bought or sold. Yeah, that's right. No trailers to buy for this. Oh, okay, it's truck specific. Okay, I see. Right. So, where's a close tower? This one looks like it's a double back. That's right. So I think you place waypoints with the triggers. So say we go out the front, up to there. That's all I can really see. And then let's just tag it like that. Give us an idea. You get used to it. The controls were always wacky in the first game. Now, how do I, is it left bumper and red? How do I remember controls? Well, I guess it's my job, but... Gas stations this way, that's what it's saying? Okay. Now, something else that I think we can do is, we can actually pass time, right? Skip time. Leaving the beaten track to go exploring. Oh, there it is, night. Skip time. Morning, 6 a.m. Let's see what 6 a.m. looks like. That's nice. So it is a puzzle game. You're not really against the clock. I think there are maybe some races in that, which I have no interest in, because that's not what this game is about. It's about... It is a puzzle game in disguise as like a big rig driving game. I mean, that part's awesome fun. But it's actually really complicated. I guess light logistics. Oh, excuse me. Is that a path up there? No. Don't do that. Let's follow the road. But it's good. I like when you take, like when games take something interesting like navigating and they really lean into it. Oh, can we get through this mud easily enough? Because we can put the diff lock on, which is a big help. Okay, so there's like a... Let's just follow the road around. I will diff lock it now. All-wheel drive. Diff lock is only available on low gear. Wait, is that new? Oh yeah, okay. Sorry. I'm still familiarizing myself with it. It's been a while. So that's more if you start getting bogged and that sort of thing. That's okay, we don't need that right now. We're making good speed. Or are we? Alright, so just for example though, if I put her into low gear and then put the diff lock on, we're gonna move at a lower sort of turn, but it's, look at this, it's like consistent. She's just rolling through. So you got low gear and you got automatic, the main go gears. So we'll put it into auto. That disables the diff lock, but it sort of lets it rip out into fifth sort of thing. So the gearbox is purpose built in this game. Okay, so there's the gas station. It's not a traditional racing gearbox. Like it's about traction gears, you know, forward and reverse, and go for it on the straight sort of thing. That's basically all it is. Which is good. It's more appropriate. Now how we go? Oh, where am I? Oh, there's that crossroads there. This is cool. Exploring the map. You can see it leaving a mark in the mud as well, so you can get bogged pretty easily if you put a big heavy truck on some soft mud and then you just spin the wheels. That's why you then need to feather it down. It's a really good idea to play this game on a gamepad, because you have analog controls with the trigger, you know, for the throttle. You can work the throttle, you can feather it, but, well, I don't know if feather it's the best term, but you know what I mean. Analog. Whereas with W on a keyboard, it's just, well, I mean, what sort of insane person uses a keyboard for driving games? But W is like a binary digital input, right? It's 1 or 0. Which means if you're trying to nuance a giant big rig really slowly through some thick mud, and all you have is go, don't go, it can be a bit of a pain. So I think playing this with a controller is a must. I guess you could play it with, like, you know, throttle pedals if you had a steering wheel and all that. I've never really been one for steering wheels in games, to be honest. I'm quite comfy with a gamepad. I don't know, maybe one day. Maybe even check out a HOTAS. I've never ever played with that sort of stuff. She's wiggling all over the place. Bloody rocks all over the road. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, there's a dirt path here. Oh, there's a bridge up ahead. Now, this might go to a neighbouring region, which is an interesting part of it as well. Or it might do nothing. Can I smash this? Nope, but I can smash my car. As we zoom out and go global map, you can see we've got Black Badger Lake. Excuse me, I'll just have a quick sip. And Greenwoods River is adjacent, which is locked. Interesting. Quite often you'll, we go back to here, like these are the original 3 regions. You can see they're quite interlocked. You can see even there, to get to Island Lake, you have to go via Smithville Dam. So you can't necessarily fast travel to that region. You have to go in and through the region, and potentially you'd have to bring certain inventory items with you. Okay, so what is the best way up here? Because we've got a facility here. It could be this down here. That seems more like a runoff water flow, you know what I mean? As opposed to an actual road. So there is a path back here. So we'll investigate this path back here. Bloody doing Austin Powers 27-point turn. Game took my music away. It's a bit sad. Yeah, so this thing's disgustingly good at off-road. And you don't normally start with it unless, I don't know, it was some DLC thing. Generally speaking, I avoid using it, but the vehicle I probably was using to scout previously is halfway out in the field somewhere, I would guess. Look at that. Okay, so maybe we want to cross across there. Okay, yeah, right, okay, so that's running down into there. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see how thick this mud is. Oh no, she's pretty good actually. I mean, it's not the heaviest little truck either. Oh, there's my music coming back. Here we go, this is what we were looking for. Easy, you can roll your trucks and everything, you gotta be really careful. Well, this worked out, so you just got to go get in the radius of this thing. There you go, get a bloody flyby. I like the light rain, it's quite nice. Right, so let's see what we've got up in this region. We got a log station, okay, that's cool. To New Horizons, must be like a lore page entry. 63% fuel, Jesus, we've gone through it. Log station, generator area. An upgrade, upgrades are good to get. Then you never know what vehicle they're for. Here you go. Here's an out of order bridge that's going to need building. Lost but not forgotten. To New Horizons. You can potentially find... Now, do they show up on the map? I think you can find new trucks and stuff in the wild as well. And this must be the rail station that we need to actually repair. Very cool. To New Horizons. That's interesting. I don't think this is really anything, is it? Fuel station. Let's go investigate this log station, hey? And this really does embrace a bit of a, you know, let's go investigate vibe, which is cool. Oh. Easy little baby girl, let's go. Yeah, I love this game. It's a good example. Like, MudRunner was really cool, but it was very much a small instance map with a very specific puzzle on each puzzle. That would be like, well, the loot would be go and explore the towers like we're doing, and then it would be take X log from this spot to this other spot. Like, it wasn't too complicated. It was very small scale, but it was solid. And then they made this, and this is pseudo open world now. And it's just a great example. Like, you can almost not go back to MudRunner because of how much of a step forward this is. Right, okay, so cargo management. We can get long logs, we can get medium logs. Right, so essentially what you do is you drive your truck up here with your trailer, you ask it to spawn the logs, a packed stack of logs. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I think it might, actually, I should be able to spawn them anyway, right? There you go. Or long logs, right? So you'd have to come up here with a trailer attachment, or some trucks can have on the back of their cab, you can put a crane on them, but you'd have to come up here with your own crane solution. Or what you could even do in the original game, I'm sure you can do in this, is you can get a little like bobcatty sort of purpose-built lifter and bring that up here instead. That might be a bit of a task getting it up here though. Yeah. Now, we can actually reset our truck. Recover. If you recover, it just sends it straight back to the garage, right? At first, it might seem like a bit of a cheat. It's an intended mechanic because if your trailer has cargo or anything like that, you can't reset it. In fact, I don't think you can reset trailers full stop, only trucks. So if your truck's halfway through a job and it gets stuck and you need to reset it, you can do that, but you're still going to have to go out there and recover the cargo. I think it's actually inspired because it's helpful at this level to go scouting and all that, but it is a mechanic that you can't really abuse with the main gameplay loop. And look, I've got all these empty slots and no trucks. Money is actually quite difficult to come by in this game, right? Let's go. How do I get to the truck shop? Truck store. Press forward, right? So we've got all sorts of trucks. Highway, heavy duty. Yeah, see, I must own one of those elsewhere, right? If I click on something I already own, not enough money. No, it's a purchase thing, right? Heavy, off-road. See, you can see that one's got the winch on the crane on the back. Look at all these trucks. So you need ranks to unlock a lot of them. Scout, that's the one I've been using to scout. Here we go, look at this. There's a Caterpillar lifter. I like that it counts as a scout, that's cute. Look at this little bloody... And that's the one we're driving at the moment, actually, which is probably the best scout vehicle. Yeah, so At this point, I would say you just keep scouting. You can find all the tutorial hints. Yeah, because... Oh, here we go. Oh, that trailer will be the generator. Okay, cool. Log station. What's this behind? Oh, that's the logs. Oh, they're the logs I was spawning. Oops. Because you can find trucks and shit in the wild, which I find interesting. Let's go head towards that other tower. Because at this point I'm going to need to make money, so I have a few choices, right? I can start bringing trucks that I own back across to this region. That's an option, which I'd have to go back to the home region and drive them to a garage to be able to transport them between regions, right? So I can't just bring them here. The only reason I could move this one is because it was already in a garage. Those other ones I've left probably out in the field halfway through a job. But if I wanted to bring them back in, that's what I'd do. So that's one option. That might be what we end up doing. The other option, I think, is to hit all these towers. And, better turn the handbrake off. Is to hit all these towers. I want to sort of clear the map and just see if we can eyeball any vehicles in the wild, because that's how you can find a lot of the new stuff. Or have I come out the wrong... Oh, I see what I've done. Can I remove a specific waypoint? Can I get rid of that one? Nope. Hold clear route. Let's just do that. There we go. Yeah, and then we'll go like that. Come on, game. Stop being difficult. That'll get us through the known area. And then I'll do that and we'll start pathfinding once we hit that. This is good, I love it. I like the look of this area. It's very green, very foresty. I mean, it's a logging area, I get it. Can we get through here all right? Oh, I guess we'll... Oh, hang on. You've got a winch attached to your vehicle as well that you can use to grab onto trees and shit to try and pull yourself through if you need to. Look at that water just running through and flooding everything out. Oh, and we're gonna have to drive big bloody trucks through here at some point. Let's rip it out. Yeah, go baby. Oh. Alright, so we might have seen a little bit more here. What can we make of this? Okay, let's maybe go forward and skirt this road here. Wow, look at this. It's all looking a bit rough. Oh man. What a playground, eh? You gotta be careful you don't flood your engine as well if you go too low. You can put snorkels on them and that. You can actually customize your trucks a fair bit. Be a tough life living out here, eh? Looks amazing, doesn't it? Wonder if we can afford to rip it out here. Oh, the creaking, that's great. You just gotta be careful, like, if you start getting a bit bogged, you have to be quick to react. Like, how deep is that gonna get, you know? So there we go, now we've gone down into lower gear but put the diff on and it's moving at a better rate now. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm gonna give this a go. Come on, baby. Bloody boat simulator. It does have a snorkel on it, actually, see? I don't know if I added that myself or if that was part of the kit. Not sure. That's cool. We'll just keep it in low gear through the wet, I think. Oh, oh, here we go. Here we go. Geez, that was a bit scary. Alright, so we've got a fuel station here. Let's see what the map tells us. Yeah, look at that, all the way through that main street. Covering what's lost. Okay. Metal framing area. Okay. Fuel station. So what's that on our back right? Metal framing. So I think if we were to bring... Let's go have a look. I think if we were to bring a generator here... Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Right, okay. Manual loading. So this is where you can spawn metal beams. Now, you might be able to load that straight into your trailer as well, if you had a trailer, as opposed to having to crane it in. I can't be sure though. Yeah. Anyway, this is an organic place to sort of stop. Like I said, we weren't going to get into it too deep because it is a very deep game, right? It's a bit of a sandbox, but it is guided, all those missions to do. I wanted to, like I said, signal boost that it existed, have a little bit of a look around, but there's only so much you can do in 30 minutes. But what I can tell you is this game is so good, and it's so different as well. Like, I reckon this would attract people who are into driving games and not alike. I'm not strictly against driving games, but like I'm not a hardcore racer or anything like that. This definitely isn't that, and I love this game. So maybe this tickles you. It tickles me, given the genres that we cover on this channel. So you might find yourself looking at this going, oh, I really find this interesting, but I can't figure out why. Give it a go. It's really cool. Like I said, stand by to see me streaming it on the channel because I would love to make progress, and I think that's the only real way that that's going to happen. And also further episodes if people want to see more too. But anyway, check out Season 3 of SnowRunner. Team, thanks again for joining me. We might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.